Hello everyone, it is May 3rd, 2022. It's Tuesday. It's Harp Tuesday. And today I've just been out recording some harpists in the wild. New season coming sometime this summer. Beautiful camas flowers out here. And so what I thought I would do is take this opportunity to just show you what I've done with this golf cart to use it as a harp cart. Because I talked about it a little bit in a couple other harpists in the wild episodes, and it's potentially useful. Harp carts can be hard to come by and can be quite expensive. And of course there's nothing like a purpose-built harp cart, but I've been finding this sort of adapted golf cart has worked fairly well. So when I use it, I do like to put the full padded case on. I'm not sure how comfortable I would be without using a padded case, but of course you could try to modify it if that's the case for you, if you don't have a padded case. What I've done, and let me just grab my phone, is I've taken this golf cart. So this is just a standard little golf cart. It collapses like this, so it closes down quite small. And back from my teens, when I played some golf, there was a great deal for the local municipal course as a teen. And so I had this around. And I was thinking as I one time trying to move the harp around that, of course, a standard harp cart tends to have the wheels and then everything goes back from there, like a dolly. And the problem with that is, or the potential problem with that is, that as you tip it back, all the weight then is centered on the handle. I was also looking for some nice big wheels, and these are fairly sturdy wheels with some decent clearance. And the golf cart then is designed to sort of balance like this, where a lot of the weight is in the front of the wheels as well as behind the wheels. So I thought this might be interesting. So it's got this little thing here, which actually moves around, and I've just taped some little foam padding around it, because otherwise it was scratching up the inside of the harp a little bit. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift the harp up and set it on there. So let me see if I can put this camera such that I get a nice view of what is going on underneath, as it were. Let's just angle that up a little bit. So hopefully you're going to be able to see that what I'm going to be able to do is to lift this up, kind of look down and see that I'm setting this fairly evenly on there. And now it's kind of hooked in. I'm just going to check to see whether you're getting an actual view of that. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring it down even closer. So you can see that now it's actually fairly firmly on there. It's not going to slide off. It's not going to slide forward. I'm not worried about it sliding forward. Now, it is definitely a little bit potentially side to side, right? It'll move side to side. There's nothing really to stop it. So there's this little thing here which would strap a golf bag on, but I haven't really been able to make use of that. So what I've done is I've taken a bungee cord, hooked it around this, and then I hook it around here, and I bring it up, and I hook it into this little hook here. And I do the same on the other side. I'll show you that in a moment. I'm just going to go ahead and do it so that it's balanced. And I'll give you a look at that over here. Hello. So here you can see it's on this side as well. And that helps then give it maybe a little bit of stability side to side. Now, it's not amazing. So again, I would say use this at your own risk, right? I always feel a little bit uncertain. It's been great, but you could certainly do more to maybe rig up something that comes out and around to help hold it in, or potentially a different base. Like you could put a flat piece of wood on the bottom and maybe shape it around the harp or do something. But I don't know, just like it is, has ended up working out fairly well. So I might typically put a hand here if I feel like it, especially if it's bumpy, right? And then I think I'm tending to push rather than pull, but I just feel a little bit more secure looking at it rather than trying to go backwards and holding on to it. But I think in theory it would be fine to just leave it like this. I just have felt that I would rather hold it like this and give it that little bit of extra security. So as I say, it's ended up working out pretty well, and maybe I will exit stage left, as it were, so you can see it in action. And I would stress again that I would certainly use this idea at your own risk. Golf carts are not designed for harps, but potentially they can work well, and certainly as a very easy to find and cheap option, there's probably a used golf cart wherever you live. It's worth considering, especially if you're handy or have somebody handy in your life who might be able to make some small adaptations as needed. Worth looking into, I think. So I hope you've enjoyed this, hope you found this useful, and I will see you in 2 weeks for another episode of Harp Tuesday. Cheers.